Hi there, this is Daniel here. You're all very welcome to Bernie's Corner. Stay tuned and enjoy the music.
Hail, glorious Saint Patrick, dear saint of our isle, on us thy poor children bestow a sweet smile. And now thou art high in the mansions above, on Erin's green valleys look down in thy love. On Erin's green valleys, on Erin's green valleys, on Erin's green valleys, look down in thy love. Hail, glorious Saint Patrick, thy words were once strong against Satan's wiles and an infidel throng. Not less is thy might where in heaven thou art. Oh, come to our aid, in our battle take part. Oh, come to our aid. Oh, come to our aid. Oh, come to our aid, in our battle take part. Ever bless and defend the sweet land of our birth, where the shamrock still blooms as when thou wert on earth. But our hearts shall yet burn wheresoever we roam, for God and Saint Patrick and our native home. For God and Saint Patrick, for God and Saint Patrick, for God and Saint Patrick and our native home. For God and Saint Patrick, for God and Saint Patrick, for God and Saint Patrick and our native
Oh, my lovely Rose of Clare, you're the sweetest girl I know. You're the queen of all the roses, like the pretty flowers that grow. You are the sunshine of my life, so beautiful and fair. And I will always love you, my lovely Rose of Clare. The sun it shone out like a jewel on the lovely hills of Clare, when I strolled along with my sweet love one evening at the fair. Her eyes, they shone like silver streams, with her long, long golden hair. I won the heart of a young sweet lass, my lovely Rose of Clare. Oh, my lovely Rose of Clare, you're the sweetest girl I know. You're the queen of all the roses, like the pretty flowers that grow. You are the sunshine of my life, so beautiful and fair, and I will always love you, my lovely Rose of Clare. Now we walk down by the river banks, where the lovely Shannon lies, and listen to the nightingale singing songs for you and I. And now to say goodbye, farewell to all you people there, for I have stolen the heart of one, my lovely Rose of Clare. Oh, my lovely Rose of Clare, you're the sweetest girl I know. You're the queen of all the roses, like the pretty flowers that grow. You are the sunshine of my life, so beautiful and fair, and I will always love you, my lovely Rose of Clare. And I will always love you, my lovely Rose of Clare. How oft do my thoughts in their fancy take flight to the home of my childhood away, to the days when each patriot vision seemed bright, ere I dreamed that those joys should decay. When my heart was as light as the wild winds that blow down the Mardyke through each elm tree, where I sported and played neath each green leafy shade on the banks of my own lovely Lee, where I sported and played neath each green leafy shade on the banks of my own lovely Lee. And then in the springtime of laughter and song, can I ever forget the sweet hours with the friends of my youth, as we rambled along amongst the green mossy banks and wildflowers? Then too, when the evening sun sinking to rest sheds its golden light over the sea, the maid with her lover, the wild daisies pressed on the banks of my own lovely Lee. The maid with her lover, the wild daisies pressed on the banks of my own lovely Lee. In my memory, I will always see the town that I have loved so well, where our schools played ball by the gas yard wall, and we'd laugh through the smoke and the smell. Going home in the rain, running up the dark lane, past the jail and down behind the fountain. Those were happy days in so many, many ways, in the town I loved so well. In the early morning, the shirt factory horn called woman from Cregan, the moor and the ball, while the men on the dole played a mother's role, fed the children and then walked the dog. And when times got rough, there was just about enough, but they saw it through without complaining. For deep inside was a burning pride in the town I loved so well. There was music there in the dairy air, like a language that we could all understand. I remember the day that I earned my first pay, as I played in a small pickup band. There I spent my youth, and to tell you the truth, I was sad to leave it all behind me, for I'd learned about life, and I found me a wife in the town I loved so well. But when I returned, how my eyes they were burned to see how a town could be brought to its knees by the armored cars and the bombed out bars and the gas that hangs on to every breeze. Now the army's installed by the old gas yard wall, and that damned barbed wire gets higher and higher, with their tanks
and their guns. Oh my God, what have they done to the town I love so well? Now the music's gone, but they still carry on, for their spirit's been bruised, never broken. Though they'll not forget, still their hearts are set on tomorrow in peace once again. For what's done is done, and what's won is won, and what's lost is lost and gone forever. I can only pray for a bright, brand new day in the town I love so well. I can only pray for a bright, brand new day in the town I love so
The lights of London are far behind. The thoughts of homeland are crowding my mind. Familiar places come into view. I see my home now, soon I'll see you. We'll talk to the old folk, they're getting on. Treat them to late nights, sing a few songs. We'll talk of the neighbors and life in the town. There's so much to tell them, the days fly around. This is my homeland, the place I was born in. No matter where I go, it's in my soul. My feet may wander 1,000 places, but my heart will lead me back home to my Donegal. And then tomorrow we'll take a walk down to St. Mary's, to a sheltered spot. We'll kneel and pray there for the ones who have gone, and hope that they're proud of their wandering son. This is my homeland, place I was born in. No matter where I go, it's in my soul. My feet may wander 1,000 places, but my heart will lead me back home to my Donegal. This is my homeland, the place I was born in. No matter where I go, it's in my soul. My feet may wander 1,000 places, but my heart will lead me back home to my Donegal. Yes, my heart will lead me back home to my Donegal.
Oh Mary, this London's a wonderful sight, with the people here working by day and by night. They don't sow potatoes, nor barley, nor wheat, but there's gangs of them digging for gold in the streets. When I asked them, that's what I was told. So I just took a hand at this digging for gold. But for all that I found there, I might as well be where the mountains of Mourne sweep down to the sea. I believe that when writing a wish you expressed as to how fine ladies in London were dressed, well, if you believe me, when asked to a ball, fit they don't wear no tops to their dresses at all. Oh, I've seen them myself, and you could not in truth say if they were bound for a ball or a bath. Don't be starting them passions now, Mary Machree, where the mountains of Mourne sweep down to the sea. You remember young Peter O'Loughlin, of course. Well, he's over here at the head of the force. Sure, I met him today. I was crossing the Strand, and he stopped the whole street with one wave of his hand. There we stood talking of days that are gone, while the whole population of London looked on. But for all his great powers, he's wishful like me, to be back where the dark moors sweep down to the sea. There's beautiful girls here, but ah, never mind. with beautiful shapes nature never designed, and lovely complexions, all roses and cream. But O'Loughlin remarked, with regard to the same, that if at those roses you ventured to sip, the colours might all come away on your lips. So I'll wait for the wild rose that's waiting for me, where the mountains of morn sweep down to the sea. Raised on songs and stories, heroes of renown, the passing tales and glories that once was Dublin town. The hallowed halls and houses, the haunting children's rhymes, that once was Dublin city in the rare old times. Ring-a-ring-a-rosy, as the light declines, I remember Dublin city in the rare old times. My name it is Sean Dempsey, as Dublin as can be, born hard and lit in Pimlico, in a house that ceased to be. By trade I was a cooper, lost out to redundancy, like my house that fell to progress. My trade's a memory, and I courted Peggy Dyglin, as pretty as you please, a rogan child of Mary, from the rebel liberties. I lost her to a student chap with skin as black as coal, when he took her off to Birmingham, she took away my soul. Ring-a-ring-a-rosy, as the light declines, I remember Dublin city in the rare old times. The years have made me bitter, the gargles dim me brain, 'cause Dublin keeps on changing, and nothing seems the same. The pillar and the meadow gone, the Royal long since pulled down, as the grey unyielding concrete makes a city of our town. Fare thee well, sweet Anna Liffey, I can no longer stay and watch the new glass cages spring up along the quay. Me mind's too full of memories, too old to hear new chimes. I'm a part of what was Dublin in the rare old times. Ring-a-ring-a-rosy, as the light declines, I remember Dublin city in the rare old times. Ring-a-ring-a-rosy, as the light declines, I remember Dublin city in the rare old times.
The pale moon was rising above the green mountain. The sun was declining beneath the blue sea, when I strayed with my love to the pure crystal fountain that stands in the beautiful Vale of Tralee. She was lovely and fair, like the rose of the summer, yet 'twas not her beauty alone that won me. Oh no, 'twas the truth in her eyes ever dawning that made me love Mary, the Rose of Tralee. The cool shades of evening their mantles were spreading, when Mary, all smiling, sat listening to me. The moon through the valley her pale rays were shedding, as I won the heart of the Rose of Tralee. She was lovely and fair, like the rose of the summer, yet 'twas not her beauty alone that won me. Oh no, 'twas the truth in her eyes ever dawning that made me love Mary, the Rose of Tralee. That made me love Mary, the Rose of Tralee.
I have travelled all round Ireland, from Dublin to Mayo,
from Donegal to Kerry, from Leitrim to Sligo. But in all the miles I've travelled, all the roads that I've been down, there's one place I remember best, that's dear old Galway town. If you ever go to Galway and just walk down by the sea, I'm sure you will understand why it means so much to me. You'll see the smiling faces of the people all around. I'll not forget the folks I met in dear old Galway town. When I go across to England and meet the people there, there's some from Cork and Wexford, and others are from Clare. Each one of them are friendly, but I have always found you could not meet no nicer folk than those from Galway town. If you ever go to Galway and just walk down by the sea, I'm sure you will understand why it means so much to me. You'll see the smiling faces of the people all around. I'll not forget the folks I met in dear old Galway town. If you ever go to Galway and just walk down by the sea, I'm sure you will understand why it means so much to me. You'll see the smiling faces of the people all around. I'll not forget the folks I met in dear old Galway town. No, I'll not forget the folks I met in dear old Galway town.
Johnny was born in a mansion down in the county of Clare. Rosie was born by the roadside somewhere in County Kildare. Destiny brought them together on the road near Killorglin one day. 'Neath her bright kilty shawl she was singing, and she stole his young heart away. For she sang, "Meet me tonight by the campfire, come with me over the hill. Let us be married tomorrow, please let me whisper I will." What if the neighbors are talking? Who cares if your friends stop and stare? You'll be proud to be married to Rosie, who was reared on the roads of Kildare. Think of the parents who reared you, think of the family name. How can you marry a gypsy? Oh, what a terrible shame. Parents and friends, stop your pleading. Don't worry about my affairs, for I've fallen in love with a gypsy who was reared on the roads of Kildare. For she sang, "Meet me tonight by the campfire, come with me over the hill. Let us be married tomorrow, please let me whisper I will." What if the neighbors are talking? Who cares if your friends stop and stare? You'll be proud to be married to Rosie, who was reared on the roads of Kildare. Johnny went down from his mansion just as the sun had gone down. turning his back on his kinfolk, likewise his dear native town, facing the roads of old Ireland with a gypsy he loved so sincere. When he came to the light of the campfire, these are the words he did hear. For she sang, "Meet me tonight by the campfire, come with me over the hill. Let us be married tomorrow, please let me whisper I will. What if the neighbors are talking? Who cares if your friends stop and stare? You'll be proud to be married to Rosie, who was reared on the roads of Kildare. You'll be proud to be married to Rosie, who was reared on the roads of Kildare." Oh, how sweet 'tis to roam by the sunny sure stream, or to hear the dove coo 'neath the morning sunbeam, where the thrush and the robin their sweet notes entwine on the banks of the Suir that flows down by Mooncoin. Flow on, lovely river, flow gently along by your water so clear. Sounds the lark's merry song. By your green banks I'll wander, where first I did join with you, lovely Molly, the rose of Mooncoin. Oh, Molly, dear Molly, it breaks my fond heart to know that we two now forever must part. But I'll think of you, Molly, when sun and moon shine on the banks of the Suir that flows down by Mooncoin. Flow on, lovely river, flow gently along by your waters so clear. Sounds the lark's merry song. By your green banks I'll wander, where first I did join with you, lovely Molly, the rose of Mooncoin. With you, lovely Molly, the rose of Mooncoin.
Maybe someday I'll take you to where I belong, to a place that is written in verse and in song, where the rivers flow gently through meadows of green, the most beautiful county that you've ever seen. Oh, lovely Rathdownie, the jewel in the crown, the charm and the beauty of old Harristown. To sing of its praises I never will cease, of lovely Rathdownie in the county of Laois. Let me take you to Moorville or the Connaborough, to the shrine of St. Bridget, where the wild flowers grow. We'll go to O'Malley's for a song and a tale, and warm to the glow of old Bob Perry's ale. Oh, lovely Rathdownie, the jewel in the crown, the charm and the beauty of old Harristown. To sing of its praises I never will cease, of lovely Rathdownie in the county of Laois. Oh, lovely Rathdownie, the jewel in the crown, the charm and the beauty of old Harristown. To sing of its praises I never will cease, of lovely Rathdownie in the county of Laois. To sing of its praises I never will cease, of lovely Rathdownie in the county of Laois. Limerick, you're a lady, you're Shannon Water's tears of joy that flow. The beauty that surrounds you, I take it with me, love, where'er I go. While waking in the arms of distant waters, a new day finds me far away from home. Then Limerick, you're my lady, the one true love that I have ever known. As children, you and I spent endless days of fun in winter snow or summer's golden sun. We fished in silver streams, the fabric of my dreams was fashioned by your loveliness and so I have to say, Limerick, you're a lady, you're Shannon Water's tears of joy that flow. The beauty that surrounds you, I take it with me, love, where'er I go. While waking in the arms of distant waters, a new day finds me far away from home. Then, Limerick, you're my lady, the one true love that I have ever known. A gift that time has made for travelers on their way, seeking out the beauty of our land. A shrine where children pray and bells ring out to say, thank God we're living just to feel the freedom of each day. Limerick, you're a lady, you're Shannon Water's tears of joy that flow. The beauty that surrounds you, I take it with me, love, where'er I go. While waking in the arms of distant waters, a new day finds me far away from home. Then, Limerick, you're my lady, the one true love that I have ever known. While waking in the arms of distant waters, a new day finds me far away from home. Then, Limerick, you're my lady, the one true love that I have ever known, the one true love that I have ever known. It's just a year ago today I left old Erin's Isle. My heart was throbbing in the soft light of my Colleen's smile. In all my dreams I seemed to hear her sweet voice, soft and low. I know she's waiting where we said goodbye in old Mayo. For two Irish eyes are smiling, and an Irish heart is pining, where I kissed her and caressed her in the gloaming long ago. Loving Irish arms will press me, with true Irish love caress me, and sweet Irish lips will bless me when it's moonlight in Mayo. Her Irish eyes like beacons shine all through the darkest night. I know their sweet love beams will always fill the world with light. The roses on her cheeks will lend enchantment to the scene. And when the shamrock wears the dew, I'll wed my sweet Colleen. For two Irish eyes are smiling, and an Irish heart is pining, where I kissed her and caressed her in the glowing long ago. Loving Irish arms will press me, with true Irish love caress me, and sweet Irish lips will bless me when it's moonlight in Mayo. Yes, sweet Irish lips will bless me when it's moonlight in Mayo.
I'm leaving dear old Ireland, I can no longer stay. I have decided to sail west or to the USA. There are many different reasons that have urged me on to go and leave the place where I was born, round the green hills of Sligo. Although I hate to leave this land where I've lived for many years, I find that I must emigrate, though my eyes are filled with tears. For there's nothing left for me to do, no future that I know. And so I have to bid farewell to the green hills of Sligo. I know my friends will disagree, and Father Brown will too. They'll all be trying to tell me that the day I leave I'll rue, and my poor old mother will be sad when I tell her I must go and leave the place where I was born, round the green hills of Sligo. I'll write a letter now and then to all my friends so dear. I'll tell them all the things I can about my lifetime here. And when I long for memories and days of long ago, I'll think about the neighbours round the green hills of Sligo. Although I hate to leave this land where I've lived for many years, I find that I must emigrate, though my eyes are filled with tears. For there's nothing left for me to do, no future that I know. And so I have to bid farewell to the green hills of Sligo. And so I have to bid farewell to the green hills of Sligo.
hope you've enjoyed our little touch of Ireland on Bernie's Corner today in celebration of St. Patrick. So until Wednesday, keep safe and God bless, and Daniel will finish with Our Lady of Knock.
There were people of all ages gathered round the gable wall, poor and humble men and women, little children that you would call. We are gathered here before you, and our hearts are just the same, filled with joy at such a vision as we praise your name. Golden Rose, Queen of Ireland, all my cares and troubles cease as I kneel with love before you, Lady of Knock, my Queen of Peace. Oh, your message is unspoken, but the truth in silence lies. So I gaze upon your vision, and the truth I try to find. Here I stand with John the teacher, and with Joseph at your side, and I see the Lamb of God on the altar glorified. Golden Rose, Queen of Ireland, all my cares and troubles cease as I kneel with love before you, Lady of Knock, my Queen of Peace. And the Lamb will conquer, and the woman clothed in the sun will shine her light on everyone. And the Lamb will conquer, and the woman clothed in the sun will shine her light on everyone. Golden Rose, Queen of Ireland, all our cares and troubles cease as we kneel with love before you, Lady of Knock, my Queen of Peace. Lady of Knock.